Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your love reading for June 2022. Let's see what is coming up for you. This is a love reading for Sagittarius for June 2022. This is a love reading for Sagittarius for June 2022. Love reading for Sagittarius, June 2022. Love reading for the sign of Sagittarius for June 2022. Love reading for the sign of Sagittarius for June 2022. Love reading for the sign of Sagittarius for June 2022. Love reading for the sign of Sagittarius for June 2022. Love reading for the sign of Sagittarius for June 2022. Love reading for the sign of Sagittarius. Okay, interesting. We'll see what that is in a minute. Love reading for the sign of Sagittarius for June 2022. Love reading for the sign of Sagittarius for June 2022. Love reading for the sign of Sagittarius for June 2022. Love reading for the sign of Sagittarius for June 2022. Okay, so let's look at this card that jumped out. And we have the Strength card. So for some of you, you have something going on where you're really going to have to be patient with a partner. This can also represent having to be brave. For some of you, there could be something going on which is triggering you, so you're going to have to kind of be patient with the situation. So let me put this back in here, and let's go ahead and pull some cards. Okay, and I'll move you down in a minute so that you can see the bottom row. Okay, I'll go ahead and move you. If you'd like to get a private reading with me, just go to my website, channelguidance.com, and I'll place a link down below. Okay, so interesting cards that you have, Sagittarius. Let's see, we have up here we have the Ace of Swords, the Chariot, the Star, the Three of Wands, the Four of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, the Page of Cups, and Five of Cups. For some of you, my attention is going down here. You've got the Five of Swords and the Five of Cups. So, I definitely see Sagittarius like you've been dealing with, something has been blocking your love life. Whether you're single and you've been trying to meet someone new, maybe you can't forget, maybe about an ex. We are going to do the ex spread after this. I see, there is a sense of sadness around Sagittarius. Maybe you're thinking about, how someone hurt you, or you're thinking about your current relationship and you're unhappy with the way things are going. I do see a lot of love. So for some of you, you are going through something difficult. That's probably why you had the Strength card jump out, telling you to stay strong. But I see closeness here. I see a relationship. I see communication opening up. But I think this is about something which has really been troubling you. Five of Swords and Five of Cups. The fives do represent an obstacle and, kind of problems and challenges. So you've been dealing with something big here, which, this is one of the most challenging cards in the deck. Maybe someone has been sabotaging a relationship. It can be like, maybe your partner, or it could even be someone outside the relationship, maybe bad advice or a family member. You also have an earth sign here, Queen of Pentacles. So Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, male or female, sun, moon, or rising. We have an earth sign here. If you're single, this can be someone new that you're meeting. Yeah, because we've got two major arcanas here, the Chariot and the Star. So things are changing for you. This can be maybe because you need clarity. The Ace of Swords is telling me that there is like some type of new beginning, like some new way of thinking. Maybe you're understanding why you and your partner have had a lot of problems, or maybe you're having clarity as far as what happened with an ex. There is mental clarity here, and this is helping to bring big changes in your love life. We have the Chariot here. This can also represent the sign of Cancer. Plus we have the Star, which can represent the sign of Aquarius. So, I see some type of mental clarity, like you're seeing the truth, you're understanding the truth. And because of that, this is triggering kind of a big change in your love life. And you're getting, exactly what you want, whether you're meeting somebody new, and this person is kind of, long-term relationship material, or, your hopes to save a relationship or marriage are actually happening. But again, this is because there is mental clarity. And it can be maybe that you're finding out that something or someone had been sabotaging your relationship, but I still see closeness here. I also see, there's in the heart of the reading, Four of Wands. There is a solid relationship here. So this could be confirmation for those of you where you have been kind of wondering, is this relationship or marriage going to survive? This is stability and a relationship that is surviving. You do have a message of waiting. The timing is right. You may not be on the same page as the person that you love right now, but this is telling you in time, you will have that relationship that you want. Either you're working to have that, or you're meeting somebody new if you're single. So we also have Temperance, the Eight of Cups, and the Lovers. Okay, so let's take a look at these. Yeah, so we have Temperance here, which does represent you, the sign of Sagittarius. Yeah, for some of you, like, you may have to really be patient. That's probably why you had a Strength card jump out, and that was the only jumping card. So maybe you may have to be patient to maybe understand maybe why somebody left. We have the Goodbye card here. Why somebody broke your heart. The first thing that I'm telling you here, the very first card, is that you're having mental clarity. Like, you finally understand why things were going wrong in the relationship, maybe what they did wrong, maybe what you did wrong as a couple. There's clarity here. You know where they're coming from. This can also be, for some of you, what you need to leave behind, like old emotional baggage. We've got the Lovers. This can be the sign of Gemini. But this also is a choice. For some of you, like, you're making a choice as far as, two people. This is who you want to be with. Or there is if you're single, of course, this is a very significant relationship that is coming into your life in the month of June. Okay, so let me get a few from the confirmation deck. Okay, let's see what comes up. What else does the sign of Sagittarius need to hear about their love life for June 2022? What else does Sagittarius need to hear about their love life for June 2022? What else does Sagittarius need to hear about their love life for June 2022? Okay. So you see this one flipped over, and we have Nine of Cups. I'll leave that there. What does Sagittarius need to hear about their love life for June 2022? What does Sagittarius most need to hear about their love life for June 2022? What does Sagittarius need to hear about their love life for June 2022? What does Sagittarius most need to hear about their love life for June 2022? Okay, let's see what we have. We have the Fool, and we have Nine of Wands. So there is a new beginning. This is all about relationships and love. Whether you want to meet somebody new, you're being told if you want to be in a new relationship, if you want to find happiness, if you want to find the soulmate that you've been searching for, be willing to take a giant risk. This can also be for those of you where, you have questions. Should I stay with this person? Because with these fives down here, Five of Swords, Five of Cups, someone has really disappointed the sign of Sagittarius. There's been a lot of sadness over a partner, but there is a chance here for a new beginning. And this is a very risky new beginning. It's not just any new beginning. And I see here that, you could be afraid to take a risk on a specific person, maybe because they hurt you, maybe you just don't trust them anymore. But if you do, we have the Nine of Cups. There's just a lot of happiness waiting for you. You have both wish cards, so this is very special for the sign of Sagittarius. Your wishes are being granted, whether it's a new relationship, getting back with an ex, or, kind of working things out with a current partner. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the X spread. Okay, Sagittarius, let's see what's going on between you and your ex for the month of June. Sagittarius and their ex for June 2022. Sagittarius and their ex for June 2022. Sagittarius and their ex, June 2022. First card that jumped out is the Lovers. Sagittarius and their ex, June 2022. 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 So the other jumping card, wow, we have the Death card. That's a pretty big combination there. Sagittarius and their ex, June 2022. 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 Okay, so the only cards that jumped out here, and they're pretty big, is the Lovers and the Death card. So, I mean, we have here a pretty big message that for some of you, like, there is enormous change around you and an ex. Especially with that reading we just had right now, the first spread, that's still your reading. For some of you, like, there is a huge change, and this could be that there is a chance for a new beginning. Of course, death is a dramatic new beginning and a dramatic ending. If there was like a third party, I mean, the Lovers is telling me that, you know, this could be a choice that is made in June, and that choice can be you. But there is obviously here a huge transformation that is possible for you and for an ex in June. Okay, so let's put these back. Let's see what comes up for you. Okay, so let's take a look here. Let me just move you down a little bit. Okay, so you are here as a fire sign. We have the Queen of Wands. Yeah, I mean, I see here as far as what you want with your ex, I mean, this is definitely here as a possibility for the month of June, your hopes and wishes, what, you know, a lot of happiness is here. But for some of you, it can be that there is still a lot to be said as far as you and your ex. You could be feeling very confrontational in the month of June. I mean, you just had the Death card jump out. You had the Strength card jump out in the first spread, and now it's actually part of the deck here, part of the reading. For some of you, that you may have felt that this person treated you very unfairly, and maybe there's still a chance here for a new beginning, but there is something that you need to get off your chest. It could be that this person did not treat you very well, the ending, as far as, you know, the breakup, as far as you and your ex, maybe you still feel very cheated, very hurt. There is something that you have to say here. As far as can you reconcile with your ex in the month of June? You've got three major arcanas here. You've got the World, you've got the Empress, you've got the Hierophant. I mean, that this is kind of big opportunities. Whenever you see these major arcanas, this means that there are big changes that are happening, that are possible in the month of the reading. And you've got here the World. I mean, you've got the World, which means that there can be a new chapter here. If you're watching because you want to, you know, disconnect from an ex, and some people do, this can be that you're ready to close that chapter, maybe because you're meeting somebody new that wasn't the first spread. This can also be the continuation of a soulmate relationship, because you do have the Empress and then the Hierophant. This can represent the sign of Taurus, but this is a major soulmate, a very significant soulmate in your life. Maybe someone that you wanted to marry, someone that you have a true, you know, kind of a true soulmate connection. We have the Empress, which can represent the sign of Aries. But this is someone, this is an ex that you really saw as the perfect person for you, your dream partner. There's definitely a chance here. We've got the Ace of Cups for a new beginning in the month of June. It's still possible to get what you deserve from this person, but there is something that you really, you have to be careful with. For some of you, it could be that you're triggered, maybe meeting up with this person, seeing them again. Maybe someone is not ready to maybe take back what they said. I mean, this is telling you stay strong. Is there a chance for a new beginning in June? There definitely is. There's big changes here with, these major arcanas, but I do feel there's something that you need to get off your chest. You see, we also have the Eight of Pentacles, King of Swords, and the Sun. So the fact that the Sun is here, just seeing the Sun tells me that there can be very positive energy as far as reconciling with an ex. There's a lot of positive energy. There's a lot of happiness here. Some of you may find yourselves working on rebuilding this relationship, getting closer, forgiveness. This can be with an air sign. We've got King of Swords. So Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. For some of you, this can just be that there is a lot of thinking about your ex as far as what you want. But there is a lot of positive energy. If what you want is reconciling with this person, with the Sun, this is telling you this is the perfect time to do this in the month of June. Okay, let's see what we get from the confirmation deck. Sagittarius and their ex, June 2022. 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 One more. Sagittarius and their ex, June 2022. Wow, so we have King of Swords again. So it's here and here. Wow, we've got the World right next to the World. And we've got the Wheel of Fortune. So, I mean, these cards are definitely screaming, this is a time where anything is possible. I mean, you have quite a few major arcanas here, so there's big changes. Now we've got the World again, the Empress, the Hierophant, the Sun, the Strength card, the Wheel of Fortune. Some of you, you're seeing something big change. We started off with the Death card as a jumping card and the Lovers. There is a huge change here that's just, kind of waiting maybe for you to make a decision. You've got very strong air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or there's just, if your person is not an air sign, then there's just, there is a lot of thinking as far as what you want to do with this connection. We've got the World as a repeat card from both decks. There's a chance here for a new chapter, a new beginning, maybe closure for those of you where you don't want this person back. Maybe you're ready to move on. Either way, you've got the Wheel of Fortune. This wheel is turning for you. There is a chance here for, this relationship to continue if that is what you want. Because I do see here, we've seen the Lovers now, 3 times. But you also have the Hierophant, especially with the Empress right next to it. There is someone here maybe who's an ex who you consider a very significant soulmate, member of your soul family. This is a time where there can be a big change in your relationship. Okay, Sagittarius, this has been your love reading for June 2022. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll speak to you again next month.